What is up? How you doing? It's a gorgeous day. Hey, I remember this poster at the Jewish gynecologist's basement. The Jewish gynecologist is of course Dr. Gordon, um, the, the 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 patriarch of the house that Magda was living in when I met her when she was a housekeeper. For this retired gynecologist who was still working at Lacanau, I think is where he was working. Um, and in his basement, there was a poster. And the poster, was a cartoon, like a Norman Rockwell style illustration. And it was a Gatsby-like error, like a 20s scene. And it had a couple enjoying a martini on the hood of a Model T. And in big bold letters, it said above them, anyone can. It was obviously saying anyone can have this lavish lifestyle. And it was coming from an era of the 20s. And, I never thought of that in too much of a deep sense until recently. But when I first, came across that image, anyone can, I thought it was maybe the most reprehensible thing I ever saw. Here's this old man, made a bunch of money as a doctor. Here he is living the life. And to me, coming where I came from and the mentality I came into being 21 or 22 with, it was like, you know what, man, screw you. That's not true. You had advantages that I didn't. I'm going to have to work so much harder, and I probably can't. I mean, I can maybe, but not everyone can. Wow. Mindset is important, and what a horrible mindset to have. That was a horrible mindset. Should have been inspired. Should have asked Dr. Gordon what that meant by anybody can. All right? I should have been curious, not resentful. So when I think of anyone being able to discover, nurture, master, and share their talents, yeah, anyone can. And anyone can live within that in a way that they're freed from the other hierarchies that they engage in, that are usually manipulative and crony based, not merit based. Anyone can do that. Anyone can be a business owner. Anybody can be wealthy. So it's true. And it really kind of takes that growth mindset, and it takes the open to all possibilities mindset, and that my aims, and that having aims are important, but that my aims are of the utmost importance, constantly refining those aims to make sure they're true north. And if I'm truly focused on them, I'm going to do the things that make that happen. So if that's true, which it is, anyone can. Now, even with the right behaviors, you might not be able to get there. There's one limiting factor. It's belief. It's belief. So you can say things, but if you don't believe them, the words are empty. So, if you want to be wealthy, if you want something in this world, it's not just you saying it. You need to believe it, and then you need to say it in a way that makes everybody else believe it as well. So think about what you want out of life and be extremely convicted about that goal, about that aim. And be very bold about speaking it to the world in a way that gets them to come and help you do what it is that makes you come alive. And it'll make them come alive in return. It's a beautiful thing. So I want to thank Dr. Gordon for hanging that poster. And I want to congratulate myself for overcoming the resentment that I had at 20, 21, 22 for somebody who had more than me. And I'm in a place where I want to help other people avoid walking into their adulthood with the huge chip on their shoulder, I think it's more important that people start building their empire at 18. They go into the world as some sort of zero-sum, looking at it as some sort of zero-sum game where, you know, there's a bunch of people that have a bunch of stuff, they got it unfairly, and I'm going to have to go find my way to take a piece of it just to be okay. Nah, man, I'm going to be great by creating wealth, by creating things, and by lifting up people around me. I know I can, I know I will, and I know anyone can.